Come back to Sh.P. Bhattacharya.
नहीं बात करो बात
Sir, I know the budget, the general budget discussion after 1 month, as it has been properly stated by Jairam Rameshji, it has been reduced practically the strength of discussion. In spite of that, we like to apply some points for the kind consideration of the government. Though I know that after their victory in a particular state, they thought that it is improper for them to consider anything from the opposition side. They might have thought that whatever they are thinking that is correct and the rest people are doing wrong. But sir, coming to the point, the first of all, the price rise, all the vegetables, the price rise, all the consumer goods. As you know it very well, how much it has been increased day by day. There is no steps has yet been taken by the government of India, nor in the budget. The finance minister stated something that the proper action would be taken up against the black marketeers, or they will consider some terrific measures so that price rise can be controlled. But unfortunately, they have failed to do it, and every day it is being increased. Sir, we cannot disagree with this fact that the recurrent seasonal price shocks for necessary items like pulses, vegetable, with the government only reacting post facto with a huge time lag and only cosmetic measures. The lack of vision and managing the food price has now also led to a negative impact on the farmers who are selling the pulses at an unprecedented low price after a bumper Kharif crops. Sir, as a result, what is happening? Per capita income of the rural area gradually going down. The Honorable Finance Minister has stated so many things, but he has not yet mentioned why per capita income of the rural people are going down and down, because they are not getting their support price. And the government of India has not yet taken any further steps how to increase the support price. They did not say the support price for wheat, for the rice will be increased, and how they collect all these things. I know they depend on the state government, and it is the subject of the state government. But all the states have not the proper capacity, nor they have the infrastructure to collect the paddies. So they have to depend on private arrangements, the rice mill owner or some other people. In this regard, I think the procurement system has to be, one procurement system should be introduced all over the country. And I would request the Finance Ministry to find out a way so that they can procure the paddy or wheat in a particular system all over the country. Otherwise, the smuggling from one state to other, one state to another country, that will continue. To stop these things, I think that the government of India should take the proper steps to control these things. The government has the last year announced that it would aim to double the income of farmers 5 years. However, it has not yet laid out a plan for how it hoped to achieve the target. Marginal increase of 1,150 crores in the scheme of called on the Green Revolution is inadequate to propel the desired rise in the agriculture income. The government is saying the Green Revolution. But to bring the Green Revolution, what are the steps are to be required? One, you have to give the proper incentive to the farmers, what you are not doing. Fertilizer shortage, water shortage, and so many things are there. How you can stop all these things? Your irrigation ministry, your PWD ministry, and your agriculture ministry, food ministry, there is no any communication among themselves so that they can have the one system to introduce for the rural people, what they have not yet done. Sir, another most important thing what I would like to bring the attention of the Honorable Minister, Finance Minister and the Government of India. The health allocation today, the Honorable Health Minister has submitted the health policy. But the Honorable Health Minister, possibly he did not put any attention to that the health allocation as percentage GDP remained at a low 0.29%, while allocation has been increased for creating the human resources in health and upgrading the medical colleges in the district level. 600 crore last year and to 4,025 crores this budget. It is important to ensure that the quality of the institution is maintained and the projects are completed on time. Sir, money has been increased. I am glad the Government of India has taken initiative to set up more medical colleges. In our state in West Bengal, there are so many medical colleges. They are trying to set up the state government, that we congratulate for that. But sir, I do not know why the Government of India, particularly the health ministry, they are not putting the attention in a particular issue. What is that? The crisis of medicine. The crisis of the medicine. Why they are not supplying this medicine properly in the different states? Sir, you will be surprised to know, in my state, even in Delhi, day before yesterday, I had been to the market to purchase a medicine. I have seen the date of expire, what was exactly written in the file, that has been erased, and something new has been placed there. So, some medicine which are expired, the medical shops, they are selling all these things. This is the whole problem, and I'm sure of it, that the health ministry should look into this matter so that matter can be rectified. Sir, in the defense ministry, the budget has been increased, it is all right, but I do not follow one thing. When the government is saying that defense and defense production, we have to put more attention. Amount has been allotted. But I know the defense factories, suppose Garden Reach, shipbuilding yards in Kolkata, one of the finest and largest organization in the defense production. They have the order for 30 years. But the whole problem is this. They are not getting the raw materials properly. And they have a threat that any moment part of that company or whole company will be privatization. What is the reason of doing such thing? Garden Reach Shipbuilding here, such a big organization, beautiful organization, producing huge number of ships, warships. They say it will be privatized. What for? Sir, privatization in the defense should be stopped immediately, and there should have the assurance from Government of India that they will look into this matter and they will take the necessary steps to do this thing. The government has decided to abolish the Foreign Investment Promotion Board, established in 1919 to regulate the foreign investment. while the exact plan of how this would be done is not clear yet, it clearly demonstrates the government is not concerned about the effect of such a decision on the competitiveness of Indian companies. This question needs a special consideration as other countries have started moving towards protectionism, and growth should not be achieved by sacrificing the Indian companies and Indian interest at the altar of the reforms. I do not understand why the government did this so. What is their explanation to that? Our friend and leader, Jairam Rameshji, mentioned a very pertinent thing. The growth rate of the private investment gradually going down because they are not getting the proper market. So the government has no attention to that matter. Now how to remove all these problems. Sir, another most important thing, I like to bring the kind attention of Government of India and particularly the ministry, the Finance Ministry. That is the reduction of the employment generation in the country. The alarming trend of reduction in employment generation in the country. Gradually, sir, it is increasing. UPA tourism, 2009-10, in terms of crore, it was 284, 2010-11, 257, 2011-12, 219, 2012-13, it was 230, in 2013-14, it is 220, and now the end is, what is the position? It has gone down like anything. 2014-15, 166. 2015 and 16, 235. And 2016-17, 220 approximately. How they will fight against the unemployment situation in our country? How they will do this thing? All our honorable leaders, when they are on the field, the large section of young people, they are coming with a hope that the ministers will say something positive for them. Sometimes they say also, but practically when there is no industry, when there is no scope for increasing the business arena, how the unemployed youth will get the job? In every day, sir, thousands of thousands engineers are coming out from the different institutions. IIT, particularly IIT Kharagpur, IIT Delhi, Mumbai. There's so many engineers in information technology and other side also. They are coming out. Sir, you will be surprised to know, even in IIT Kharagpur, some of the engineers I know, the chemical engineers, mechanical and electrical engineers, they have no job. They are doing some private business. What for? My country is such a condition now is prevailing that these engineers are not getting the job. So I feel the government should come forward to create the job for the unemployed youth. And the last, sir, I like to conclude of saying, in conclusion, the budget 2017 creates an illusion of financial prudence by being close to FRBM targets, but only at the expense of the social welfare, economic growth, citizen empowerment, almost no growth in social spending, no big measures to support the struggling industries, and no special provision for common man. These are the silent feature for this budget. The budget was a mere accounting exercise in both its content and its spirit, and not a statement of policy which the people expected from the government. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bhattacharya ji.